back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. My name is Jessica, and this week we're switching it up and doing a different type of vlog, I guess you could say, on the channel. It is currently Saturday morning. I didn't vlog all week long because I kind of wanted to switch it up. So I was thinking for this vlog we could do a little like weekend in my life, you know, all the weekend things that we typically do, grocery shopping and all that. So I think that's kind of the plan for where this video is gonna go. It's a little before 10. As you can see, I've already made my coffee and I have some Greek yogurt with some granola here. I've also mixed in some protein powder just to get a little extra protein, even though Greek yogurt already has a good amount of protein. And I'm not going on a walk today, so I don't really need to get like extra protein like I tried to do after a walk, but I figured this was an easy breakfast and I could just eat it real quick while I do a little bit of editing. The plan for today: in about an hour, I have an appointment to get my brows done, and then I think we're gonna go grocery shopping. Not I think, I know we're gonna go grocery shopping. We are definitely running low and are out of a couple things, so we definitely need to get some things from the grocery store today. But I also think I kind of want to maybe go to Ulta. I need to get a different foundation, and not even necessarily a different foundation. It's just I can tell the foundation I've been using lately, the ColourPop one, is definitely a little too dark for me right now. It's definitely more of my summer shade, and we are not in summer anymore. Technically we still are, it's September, but it's getting cooler. The sun is setting earlier, unfortunately, and it's just inevitable that it's gonna be fall soon. So I definitely need to get a lighter shade of foundation. And I'm kind of thinking I want to maybe try something new instead of getting the ColourPop one again. I've been using that ColourPop foundation for years. I couldn't even tell you any other foundations I've used recently because it's been only that, and I don't even remember what foundation I was using before the ColourPop one. Definitely gonna switch it up and maybe try something new. Plus I have a couple other products that I've bought recently that I think I'm gonna maybe try all together in a video, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, because I'm on a little bit of a time crunch, I have to leave in like 45-ish minutes. I'm gonna eat, drink my coffee, and do a little bit of editing before I go. I also have the sheets in the wash, and so I'm gonna hopefully get those in the dryer before I leave because I know I'm gonna be gone for a couple hours. That's kind of the plan for today. Again, it's just gonna be a little weekend in my life. Nothing too crazy. Obviously, if you've watched vlogs in the past, you know the weekends are typically when I have more going on and like can do more stuff, not just around the house, but just in general. So we do have quite a bit of things to get done. Before we get started with our weekend, if you could consider subscribing to the channel, I'd really appreciate it. And give the vlog a like if you enjoy it and want to see more weekend in my life videos. And let's get started with our Saturday. It is a little after 3:30 and I'm home from running all my errands. I've been home for like a little over an hour now. I've just been kind of hanging out on my computer, but I figured I would show you what I got at Ulta. I was there for a while, just kind of like walking around and looking at things. I didn't spend a lot of money. I just spent a decent amount of time there, but I got for a foundation the NYX Bear With Me Blurring Foundation. I got this in the shade Light Neutral. I was thinking I was gonna need a lighter shade than this one, but the lighter shade that I like swatched on like my chin was way too light, and I think this one will probably be the best shade match for me at the moment. Also, this is smaller. I mean, it's 1 ounce, which is what you typically get with foundations, but this will probably last me for a little while, especially because I don't really do makeup very often. Figured I could try this out and see how this is. I also got the Eco Tools Daily Brush Cleaner. I need to really be better about washing my makeup brushes and cleaning them. This is a good like daily cleaner to use like on your eyeshadow brushes when you're switching colors or things like that. Same as the Cinema Secrets one, which I have used in the past. This you probably, I'm guessing, don't want to use on a brush that you use for liquid products, so only for powder products, but I'm probably just gonna use it for like my eyeshadow brushes and maybe like my blush and bronzer brushes. We'll see how that works. I really do need to just give them a deep clean first before I go in with this probably, but it'd be something that's good to have for when I do actually do eyeshadow, which doesn't happen very often, but I try to, you know, do a little more makeup every once in a while. And then I also got another NYX lip pencil. This is in the shade Natural. I have one of these, but honestly, I don't know where it is. And even if I find it, it's a little old, so I probably need to get rid of it. So I figured I'd just grab another one to use. And that's everything that I got from Ulta. Honestly, it was only like 30 something bucks. This I think was the most expensive. This was, I think, $13. I can't remember off the top of my head, and I don't have the receipt because I just got it sent to my email. So we're gonna try that probably tomorrow before streaming, if I stream this weekend, and we'll see how that works. And again, hopefully it's a good shade for me. I did also go to Total Wine and More because I drank the last of my Pinot Noir like a week or two ago. Honestly, I don't think I actually finished the bottle. I think I went to pour glass and it had been open for a little too long, so it just wasn't good anymore. So I went and got another bottle of the Belle Gloss Pinot Noir Clark and Telephone. The price of this actually went down a little bit, if I remember correct, because I think the last time I bought it, it was like 50 bucks and it was only like 40 something this time. But this is also a newer year. This is a 2023. And I think the last one I bought might have been a 21 or a 22, which definitely plays into the price. If you know wine, then you know. So I got another bottle of that. And I also bought this, I think it's pronounced Amici Cabernet Sauvignon. This is a 2021. This is from Napa. The lady at the checkout said that this is really good. She said she hasn't tried the Belle Gloss yet, but she said this is really good. And I'm kind of getting into Cabernets a little bit now, especially after buying that Platinum Reserve Cabernet from Trader Joe's like a month or so ago. I'm definitely realizing that Pinot Noir is more subtle and not as strong and heavy as like a Cabernet or a Merlot, but I definitely thought this would be good to try. So we're gonna try this at some point. I don't know if I'm gonna try this first or if I'm just gonna crack open the Belle Gloss because I know I like it, but those are little fun things that I got today. I did also buy a bottle of the La Marca Prosecco, but I just got that from Vons when I got groceries. So that's everything that's exciting. The stuff from Vons was just typical groceries, lunches for me for the next week, things for dinner, stuff like that. So nothing too exciting. So that's already put away and I'm not gonna show that because I don't know if y'all really care, but I am going to heat up some lunch. I know it's 3:30 and it's a little late, but I'm gonna heat up, I think, just some leftover spaghetti and eat that and do some editing. Ryan's not gonna be home until probably like 6:45, 7 o'clock-ish, and then I think we're going to dinner with his parents tonight. So it gives me a couple hours to just hang out and do a little bit of editing until we go to dinner. So I'm gonna do that. I also have the sheets in the dryer and I'm washing the blanket we've been using instead of a comforter. So that's in the wash right now. So I'll just do some editing and some laundry in between that. I think that's what we're gonna do for the next couple hours and just hang out with the cats. Mochi is very sleepy and Lily's just hanging out right here with me. So we're gonna hang out and just get some things done around here. Good morning, happy Sunday. It is a little after 10:15 and I just got out of bed probably like half an hour ago. I am so tired. We went and had dinner with Ryan's parents and we were gone a little bit later than we planned. And then we came home, showered. I got on the computer and did a little bit of editing while Ryan played some games. And then we went to bed later than I would have liked. It was probably like 1 a.m. when we fell asleep. So I did not want to get out of bed this morning. And because of that, I'm not gonna go on a walk again today, unfortunately. Honestly, I would like to get outside for a little bit, but I just don't really have time to. I do need to still finish the vlog. I did not do as much editing and get as into it yesterday as I needed to. And so I really have to lock in and finish editing it this morning so I can get it posted. So that's kind of my plan. I have already made coffee and I'm going to figure out something to eat because I'm pretty hungry. We had sushi for dinner last night, as you saw, so anytime we eat sushi for dinner, it's pretty filling, but the full filling doesn't last very long, and so especially the next morning I wake up pretty hungry. So I'm gonna figure out something to eat and drink my coffee and just really lock in on the editing and get it done. And then I think after that I'll probably just hang out, maybe shower, maybe I'll get outside and like walk to the mailbox or something. I also don't know if I'm going to stream today. We'll see how long it takes me to finish the vlog. I also do want to film some other like stuff for YouTube, so I might not stream today again, which is also kind of unfortunate, but we'll see how I'm feeling later and again how long it takes me to edit the vlog and all that. But I'm yapping, so I'm gonna grab something small to eat, like a granola bar or something, and just set up the computer and get into an editing like groove and just get it done, drink my coffee, and then we'll see how long that takes and where we're at, and then we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. It's a little after 2 now. I have finally finished editing the vlog. It took a little bit longer than I would have liked, but I also didn't really do much this week by the way of editing, if I'm being honest, so I'm not surprised that it took me longer to finish it up today. I do still need to make a thumbnail, but I'm working on getting it exported and uploaded right now, so while I do that, I'm making a quick matcha, which probably shouldn't be drinking at 2 p.m., but I just want a little bit something. So I'm using the matcha green tea latte mix from Trader Joe's. Now, is this the best matcha for you? Probably not, but it's easy because all you have to do is mix it in some hot water and put it over ice, or just mix it with hot water if you're wanting it hot. So I am doing that real quick, just mixing it with some hot water, and then I'm gonna pour it over some ice and have an iced matcha, and then I'm going to make the thumbnail for the vlog. Once I get the vlog done and like scheduled, I'm probably gonna hop in the shower and just get that over with, wash my hair and all that. I do also have some clothes in the dryer right now. I have my work stuff going, so again, it's a little bit later than I would typically want to like be doing all this stuff or have done all this stuff on a Sunday, but honestly, I feel like I'm just moving kind of slow again this weekend, especially today, especially since we fell asleep late last night. So I'm just going to kind of see what else I can get done today. I do need to do some dishes. I had a salad for lunch, and the dishes in the dishwasher are clean because I ran it yesterday. So I need to put those away and like get all the dishes that are in the sink loaded into the dishwasher. I think we're gonna do taco bowls for dinner tonight, which is obviously a very like dish heavy dinner because we, you know, need to make the rice and the meat and the beans and all that stuff. So definitely want to try to get the kitchen kind of in order before dinner because again, that's kind of what I'm planning on us doing for dinner. We'll see if that changes. It's kind of up to Ryan when he gets home, but yeah. So I don't want to yap on too long, but I did want to just update y'all and say that it's a little bit later than I wanted, but it's fine, and we'll get everything done that we need to. So I'm gonna finish making this matcha, go get a thumbnail made, and then I am going to hop in the shower, just get that over with, and just, again, typical Sunday things, keep doing laundry, do the dishes, get it cleaned up a little bit around here, and just kind of get ready for another week. It's about 6:45. I showered, washed my hair. I did not stream, but I did film my Get Ready With Me with some of the products that I got at Ulta and Target in the last couple weeks. So if that's live, I'll have it linked above and below. And if it isn't, just keep an eye out for it. But I've just been kind of hanging out with the cats and relaxing. I did some laundry and I'm just going to relax for a little bit longer. Ryan should be home any minute, but I do need to do more laundry, and I didn't get to the dishes because I'm gonna be honest, between editing and filming, I did not get to as much as I wanted to around here. Again, I did do some laundry and I washed the towels, but I didn't do as much laundry as I could have, and the dishes are still in the dishwasher. So I think I'm gonna put the dishes in the dishwasher real quick and just get the dishwasher loaded. That way, at least that's out of the way. And then we'll just see what we end up doing for dinner. It's just been a pretty chill Sunday, just kind of hanging out and relaxing with the cats who have been napping for a good part of the day. They're now in mine and Ryan's room, just looking out the window and watching all the birds fly by. So anyways, that's kind of where we're at. I am going to do some more things around here and continue our semi-productive-ish Sunday, and I will catch you later. Alright, it's 9:45 and I'm getting ready to head to bed. I just showered, did my skincare, brushed my teeth and all that. So I'm going to just hop into bed and do a little bit of reading before I fall asleep. But I just wanted to have a little chit chat before I do that. This weekend was pretty relaxing. I wish I could have gone on a walk yesterday and today, but honestly, sometimes it just doesn't happen. But it was nice yesterday to do a little more shopping than just going to the grocery store. And then today, it was nice to just kind of not really do anything besides finishing editing the vlog and then filming that YouTube video. So it was a pretty nice and relaxing weekend. I don't typically get Sunday scaries. Obviously, I don't necessarily look forward to Monday morning on Sunday when I'm getting ready to go to bed, but I'm feeling pretty good right now, and I'm thinking that it might be a good week. I know tomorrow's Monday and I have a lot to do, but I think after this weekend and kind of relaxing, spending time with family, and kind of just like hanging out and doing kind of whatever I wanted in a way, is setting me up for a good week. So here's to hoping that it's a good week, but I am going to end the vlog here. As always, I know this was a little bit different of a vlog, just a weekend in my life, but I hope you all enjoyed, and if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you did like the vlog, if you could give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already done so, I'd really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!